Hello everyone, and welcome to my The Bold Fans channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila questions Finn about if he can keep Taylor and Deacon's secret. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan is lying to his biological mother Sheila Sharp by concealing a whopper. His wife Steffy Forrester Finnegan gets upset by her mother Taylor Hayes' attraction to Sheila's husband Deacon Sharp over the week of January 19th to 23rd. Finn is aware of this, but he has to hide it from his insane mother. BNB fans see Finn lie Steffy confronted Taylor about her love for Deacon, and then had a second conversation about it with Deacon's daughter, Hope Logan Spencer. Given that Sheila is a ticking time bomb who has already scared poor Taylor, Steffy and Hope do not like what they are witnessing. As they say, the heart wants what the heart wants, despite Steffy and Hope's best efforts to reach Taylor and Deacon. Deacon and Taylor tempt fate. Sheila continues to commend Taylor for keeping her marriage intact as the drama unfolds in BTS. Awkward. Sheila approaches Finn at one point and praises Taylor's talent and kindness. Sheila is thrilled to meet Finn during the conversation at Il Giardino, while he isn't that thrilled. Finn is aware that she shouldn't visit Sheila's place of employment, but as soon as she spots her attractive son, she heads straight for him. Sheila eventually sings Taylor's praises after complaining about Deacon's children, Hope and Deke Sharp, not accepting her. Sheila adores Taylor. You can only imagine how uncomfortable this is for Finn, who is aware of Sheila's true motivations. Finn ultimately lies by omission by keeping what he knows about Deacon and Taylor to himself. However, we must question whether Finn made the decision to visit Il Giardino without realizing what he knew. There might be a part of him that wants to put an end to this, or blow it up. Spicy spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Taekwon's illicit relationship is unbreakable for the time being. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 3 weeks. Dangerous games, betrayal blow-ups, and new couples rising. According to previews for the upcoming 3 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful, from January 19th to February 6th, fans will see the emergence of several new relationships, as well as some explosive betrayals and risky games. Eric Forrester will decide how much to tell Brooke Logan Forrester about his new position at Logan during the week of January 19th to 23rd. Donna Logan Forrester will weigh in and encourage Katie Logan Spencer to come clean, but Katie might hold off until Eric is ready. Updates regarding Elektra Forrester's relationship with Will Spencer will be provided to RJ Forrester in the interim. There will also be a difficult interaction between Will and RJ. Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes will be unable to resist their allure, despite Steffy Forrester Finnegan and Hope Logan Spencer's best attempts to step in. This implies that Taylor and Deacon will go too far in their desire, which means they will be taking a significant risk with Sheila Sharp. Sheila's darker side is constantly simmering beneath the surface, ready to erupt. Elektra might suspect that Dylan wants her guy, even though Dylan will reassure her that she respects her relationship with Will. Will may assume Elektra is exaggerating when she confides in him about her concerns. But in the upcoming episodes, Dylan will in fact grow more and more attracted to Will, so there may be trouble ahead. Sheila may get suspicious during the week of January 26th to 30th. Particularly if Deacon and Taylor continue to evade her. Will Sheila suspect Deacon of hiding something from her and look into it? Deacon will struggle to avoid the woman he really desires, even if a part of him will want to back off and shield Taylor from Sheila's fury. Hope and Liam Spencer will continue to rejoice that their romance is back on track, while Carter Walton and Daphne Rose prepare for their wedding. It's only a matter of time until Eric's new job as Logan destabilizes Forrester. Will the huge February sweeps drama unfold over the week of February 2nd to 6th? Now that RJ is involved, BNB will start constructing a love quartet in addition to allowing the fashion rivalry to take center stage. There may be opportunities for infidelity and the emergence of new partnerships because Dylan is infatuated with Will and RJ is crushing on Elektra. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the next 3 weeks will be jam-packed with action. Don't miss all the shocking revelations and intense confrontations. First look at Bold and Beautiful's Tanner Novlan's new love interest. Sparks fly. Shin enthusiasts calm down. Steffy and Finn won't be separated by a spoiler in Bold and Beautiful. However, in his most recent Liberty Bibberty Mutual Insurance commercial, Tanner Novlan, who plays the doctor, does have a new romantic interest. As you can see in the video below, Novlan's character sets up a date with Marcia via an app. They quickly discover that they both have a tendency to pronounce words incorrectly. They take off to live happily ever after as sparks fly. Or for lunch at the very least. Even though they are constantly having issues, Finn and his wife Steffy on Bold and Beautiful are unwavering. In actuality, Steffy's mother Taylor's obsession with Finn's stepfather Deacon emerged as soon as the couple enjoyed a pleasant, quiet, and serene afternoon. Naturally, there are two issues with this. First, Deacon is married to Sheila, who has shot Steffy, Finn, and almost everyone they know at some point. Secondly, Deacon is married to Sheila. To put it succinctly, she struggles with anger. Behind the scenes, at least, things are more relaxed. Novlan and Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who plays Steffy, released a humorous video of their pre-taping vibe check, with castmate Crew Morrow at the soap opera's new studio. Will and RJ meet in person. A long simmering past suddenly resurfaces when Will and RJ eventually cross paths once more, laying the groundwork for the emotional consequences in Los Angeles. Will and RJ are two of Tuesday, January 20th, 2020 SIXS must-watch moments. Meeting in person for the first time in a long time. They were once stepbrothers. The reunion in Los Angeles will be spectacular. Important lessons. Will and RJ finally meet in person, reopening a convoluted past as erstwhile stepbrothers. Beneath the surface, tensions stem from Elektra's living and working arrangements. Forrester's delicate dynamics could be upset by the reunion. Previous events on B&B. RJ delighted Ridge and Brooke by returning to Los Angeles, providing both parents with a genuine opportunity to spend more time with their son. Will, the son of Bill and Katie, and his girlfriend Elektra continued to work at Forrester. He was concerned that his employment would be in danger due to Katie's new fashion firm and the controversy surrounding the Logan name. As soon as RJ encountered Elektra, he assisted her in fastening a necklace, resulting in an unanticipatedly intense moment. RJ was somewhat aback to discover that Will and Elektra were romantically together. Naturally, things rapidly got difficult because Dylan lived and worked with them as well. What to watch? Will and RJ episode number 96-97 on Tuesday, January 20th. Meet in person for the first time in a long time. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor Hayes' startling destiny revealed. Why her death may finally be unavoidable. Nobody can genuinely claim they were unaware of this. The Bold and the Beautiful has been hinting at an ending that was previously unimaginable, but now seems nearly certain for months. These hints are faint at first, then more noticeable. According to the most recent spoilers, Taylor Hayes might be living on borrowed time, and if things continue as they are, her story might soon come to an extremely cruel and irreparable conclusion. It's possible that the unimaginable may finally occur. Taylor Hayes, a mother, psychiatrist, and enduring legacy character, might be permanently removed from the program. And the explanation stems from one careless, emotionally heated choice that Taylor should never have made. Playing with fire in Sheila Carter's case. Taylor Hayes didn't simply make a mistake. She crossed a line that she can't go back from. She hasn't only let herself a moment of vulnerability or blurred professional boundaries. Every seasoned observer understands exactly what it means when Sheila Carter gets engaged. She has ventured into perilous and deadly ground. From the beginning, Taylor's emotional attachment to Deacon Sharp was careless. It's not because Deacon can't connect or develop. Rather, it's because Sheila Carter owns Deacon and she doesn't share. Never. The flirting. The stolen looks. The heated discussions that took place in private. The kisses that transitioned from emotional support to unquestionable closeness. Taylor was getting closer to a dead end with every passing second. Tragically, Taylor should have known better. Sheila Carter. A woman who eliminates, not competes. If history has taught B&B fans anything, it is that Sheila Carter is not forgiving and does not fight fairly. She doesn't provide cautions. She doesn't spend much time playing mind games. When threatened, she doesn't back down. She gets rid of barriers. Sheila has fired shots. She has abducted kids. She has staged fatalities. More times than logic can account for, she has eluded justice. Additionally, she reacts brutally rather than emotionally if she senses that her relationship or sense of control is eroding. It's not a romantic problem when Taylor puts herself in the way of Sheila and Deacon. It's a death sentence. Deacon Sharp. The catalyst for disaster. Deacon may not mean to hurt anyone, But there is no denying that he is in danger. Anyone who is close to him is at risk because of his past with Sheila alone. The issue turns heated when romantic tension is added. Taylor persuaded herself that she could manage it, that she would be protected by her professionalism, that she would be protected from repercussions by her legacy and reputation. However, Sheila seems unconcerned with qualifications. Boundaries are not respected by her. In Sheila's universe, nobody is immune. Thus she doesn't hesitate because someone is a legacy character. Why this time is different? In the past, when Sheila pulls a gun, the victim usually lives. However, Taylor might not survive this time. A stunning hospital arc is present. A miraculous recovery. A chance for redemption. But this time, spoilers point to something much darker. It's not a warning shot. It's not an accident. It's not a misfire. This is deliberate. And that's why Taylor's predicament is so grave. Sheila isn't acting rashly. In the heat of the moment, she is not responding. She is calculating. Sheila also kills when she calculates. According to the gunshot that changes everything sources, Sheila might face Taylor head-on. Not in front of witnesses or in public, but in a secret, controlled environment when feelings erupt and survival is in jeopardy. A weapon. A quiet moment. Just one trigger pull. In contrast to earlier situations, there might not be an ambulance ride. No miracle healing. No second opportunity. Just the fallout. Taylor Hayes won't wake up in a hospital bed if everything goes according to plan. She won't say farewell with tears in her eyes. She'll just disappear. Steffy Forrester's world will collapse. Just the emotional consequences would be disastrous. Steffy Forrester Finnegan has already experienced the following: losing Finn, witnessing Sheila abuse her family, and dealing with unending mental agony. But losing her mother forever? Something inside of her would be broken by that. The image of Steffy collapsing is already visible to viewers. Yelling. That infamously nasty, raw, unadulterated wail that portends complete destruction. Additionally, there isn't an undo button this time. Ridge Forrester. Regret arrives too late. Ridge has been vacillating between Brooke and Taylor for years, never completely committing or letting go. Ridge will just have regret if Taylor passes away right now. He regretted not protecting her, not choosing her, and failing to recognize the danger sooner. Her death would haunt him, not as a complication of a love triangle, but as a lasting loss he enabled through uncertainty. Why fans aren't all mourning the unsettling reality that the show itself appears to be aware of, is that not everyone will be devastated if Taylor leaves. Taylor has divided viewers over the years. She is viewed by some as noble and misinterpreted. She is perceived by others as judgmental, hypocritical, and perpetually involved in the same old rivalries. Many fans have thought that her plot has stagnated, with recurring problems, missteps, and little progress. Even though it was startling, her death would reset the board. Soaps also benefit greatly from resets. 2026. A new era begins in Blood. The Bold and the Beautiful will undergo a significant tonal change in 2026 if Taylor Hayes passes away. This would not be a smooth transfer. There would be an earthquake. Steffy's marriage, Ridge's mental stability, Brooke's remorse, Sheila's criminal storyline, and Deacon's moral collapse would all have repercussions. Sheila would be at the center once more, but there might be no way out this time. Will Sheila pay at last? That is the crucial question. The show might eventually move Sheila past the point of narrative immunity if she kills Taylor. There will be no more gaps. No more getting away. No more misunderstandings. Sheila either fails or turns into the most dangerous character BNB has ever totally committed to. Conclusion. A death years in the making. Taylor Hayes did not just walk into peril. She moved in its direction, disregarded the cautions, underestimated the adversary. The repercussions could now be irrevocable. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, nothing will ever be the same again. If Taylor Hayes indeed leaves the show in this manner, it will be remembered as one of the most horrific and pivotal moments in its history. Fans will watch whether they are happy, sad, or furious. And perhaps that's the point. The Bold and the Beautiful comings and goings January 19th to 23rd. Models make their debut and mysteries continue to unravel. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that the week of January 19th to 23rd will see more turbulence in the fashion world. There's also some casting news to discuss. For the next 5 days, who will be arriving and departing from the land of Los Angeles. Fans find out more. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 19th to 23rd suggest that Dylan will continue to receive more airtime on the CBS soap opera, while Sydney Bullock will be heavily featured for the following 5 days. Dylan, who has made friends with Electra Forrester but appears to be much more focused in her boyfriend, Liam Spencer, is shrouded in mystery. When Dylan first appeared in stories as Hayes Finnegan's summer school art instructor, he seemed endearing, but how times have changed. The character is surrounded by a lot of unanswered questions. During the week of January 19th, will any of these be addressed? In any case, it seems that Dylan will be prepared to pursue her affections for Will the next week. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Dylan will be charming in future episodes when she tells Will that she wants to repay her benefactor's generosity, saying, "But I can." Fans of the program are aware of her thoughts, but Will is not. Extra casting notes: during the week of January 12th to 16th, models made a few cameos on The Bold and the Beautiful that should be mentioned. First off, Reagan Angela portrayed Jari, while Dennis Wynn played Max. Additionally, Benjamin Shepard portrayed Jason, and Olga Zhukova played Brittany. Is Dylan going to replace Luna Nozawa? What plot point are you most anticipating for the week of January 19th to 23rd? The fault lines underlying Los Angeles are already crumbling, regardless of how serene the surface appears. In addition to advancing the plot, this episode of The Bold and the Beautiful sets several characters on a collision course that will soon prove unstoppable. One glance is plenty to establish that nothing will ever be the same again when what starts out as a friendly family reunion gradually turns into a full-scale betrayal by the time the last door opens. Ridge and Brooke celebrate RJ, but the calm is deceptive. The episode begins in what seems to be a secure emotional setting, talking over each other, laughing, stroking RJ's shoulders, and soaking him in as if they need visual proof that he's actually there. Ridge and Brooke are still feeling the rush of RJ's surprise return. RJ's presence is particularly comforting to Brooke, since it serves as a reminder of family, stability, and something that still makes sense. But there is tension even in this reunion. When Ridge acknowledges that they've been coping with some changes, the word carries more weight than it should. Brooke quickly explains it. Katie's fashion house. The name Logan. The choice was not so much a business decision as it felt like a betrayal. Although controlled, Brooke's fury is evident. She's not yelling. She's not angry. It gets worse because of that limitation. She feels betrayed. RJ takes a side, but not the one Brooke expects. RJ pays close attention to what Brooke has to say, nodding along and taking in her viewpoint. When he does answer at last, he disarms her right away. He takes her side, but not mindlessly. RJ gently reminds Brooke that Katie has already decided whether or not she likes it. The business is real. The name has been filed. The momentum has begun. Then he says the line that completely changes the situation. It is murmured softly. "It's out of your hands now," almost with a sense of humor. But Brooke is deeply affected. RJ is making her face reality, rather than discounting her emotions. She can choose how she wants to behave as a sister going forward, or she can oppose this indefinitely. Brooke lets out a breath. She softens for the first time since the start of this conflict. He is correct. She can choose peace, but she doesn't have to agree. In an instant, Brooke makes a choice that will cause the last dominoes to collapse. She is visiting Katie. This will be fixed by her. She will put things right. What awaits her is unknown to her. Ridge's curiosity turns dangerous. The tone changes once Brooke departs. Ridge's face shifts to one of curiosity that never ends well, rather than anger or smugness. He acknowledges to RJ that he is curious to see how Katie's fashion firm develops. He then expresses what he has obviously been thinking the entire time. It's not a harsh statement. She's in over her head. It is uttered with assurance. Ridge genuinely thinks this endeavor won't succeed, and soon that belief will be put to the test.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.